Kind versus tolerance. Being kind doesn't mean putting up with everything. Let's clear this up. A lot of people think they're being kind when they're actually just tolerating behavior they shouldn't. And those are not the same thing. Kindness is intentional. Tolerance, when misused, is passive. And over time, that confusion costs people their boundaries, their voice, and their self-respect. What kindness really is. Kindness is respect with awareness. It's how you treat people. It looks like being respectful, listening without dismissing, communicating with clarity, showing empathy, treating people with dignity. But let's be clear, kindness does not mean you avoid hard conversations. Kindness does not mean you accept disrespect. Real kindness includes honesty. What tolerance look like? Tolerance, when it's healthy, has its place. But when it's overused, it turns into something else. It starts to look like letting things slide that shouldn't, avoiding addressing issues, making excuses for behavior, staying quiet to keep the peace, accepting less than what aligns with your standards. And people call that being nice. It's not. It's avoidance. The difference that matters. Kindness. Respectful and clear. Honest. Even when it's uncomfortable. Maintain standards. Addresses issues directly. Protects both people and boundaries. Tolerance, when misused. Passive and avoidant. Ignores issues. Lowers standards. Delays necessary conversations. Protects comfort, not growth. One builds respect. The other builds resentment. Where people get it wrong. People think if I say something, I'm not being kind. If I address it, I might upset someone. If I let go, I'm being understanding. No. What you're doing is avoiding what needs to be addressed. And over time, that creates frustration, misalignment, weak boundaries, loss of respect internally and externally. Because when you tolerate what you shouldn't, people adjust to that standard. Warning signs you're tolerating instead of leading. Be honest with yourself. You let things go that bother you. You avoid conversations you know you need to have. You make excuses for repeated behavior. You feel frustrated but say nothing. You tell yourself, it's no big deal, when it actually is. You're keeping the peace, but losing your voice. That's not kindness. That's self-neglect. The leadership reality. In leadership, this shows up fast. Leaders who over-tolerate, let standards drop, avoid accountability, create confusion, build quite a resentment on teams. Because people don't just respond to what you say, they respond to what you allow. And what you allow becomes the culture, the shift. Stop asking, how do I be nice about this? Start asking, what needs to be addressed and how do I do it clearly and respectfully? That's leadership. What this looks like in practice. Address the issue early. Be direct, not harsh. Hold the standard consistently. Stop excusing repeated behavior. Say what needs to be said without over-explaining. You can be respectful and firm at the same time. That's not conflict. That's clarity. Real talk. I've seen people who thought they were kind, but they were tolerating behavior that was misaligned, disrespectful, or ineffective. And over time, it wore them down. Once they started speaking up, setting boundaries, and addressing things directly, everything shifted. Not because they became harsh, because they became clear. Closing reflection. Kindness is a strength, but tolerance without boundaries turns into weakness. Because the truth is, what you tolerate, you reinforce. So the real question is, am I kind or am I avoiding what needs to be addressed? Kindness speaks, tolerance stays silent.